you go too much far? Wanting to more than I'll be.
Six. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Forever Heen back with another video, and today we got another episode of Ranked, where I rank rappers and tell you what their real overall is by doing the most unbiased and fair ratings as possible. And today, our episode consists of none other than Lil Baby. And you know, I've been waiting to do this one. I can't lie to you. I like Baby. I'm not gonna lie, I was a skeptic before. I wasn't really like feeling Baby like that, pause. But like I wasn't really like impressed with the type of music he was making. He was kind of another, gunner for me. And, obviously he evolved, and that's why I list him the way I do. And we're gonna get straight into it with versatility. Now, versatility, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all probably gonna be comparing this video to my YoungBoy video, where I got YoungBoy's versatility at an 83, and y'all YoungBoy fans probably mad right now. But I look at it like this. Check me. The versatility of Lil Baby is superior to YoungBoy because, hear me out, Lil Baby could go from writing a track like Close Friends to then writing a track like Dog, or one of his old hits, Way Life Goes, just regular ass cold chill music. And then he could really switch it up on you and give you a song like The Bigger Picture and make you really think about the stuff that these rappers, their view on the rap game in comparison to the politics and, all the other stuff going on. In his verse, if y'all really was listening, he even said it himself. He talks about doing drugs and gangbanging and shit, but at the same time, he's still telling his young niggas to vote.
I can't lie like I don't rap about killing and dope, but I'm telling my youngers to vote.
And I think that's just one of those things where I gotta put it over YoungBoy. I haven't heard YoungBoy obviously say anything about, black people getting killed out in the streets. I haven't heard him really speak up about it. And if there's a song or a little verse, a little line, something, please point me to it. But I'm just saying I haven't really seen nothing, like that. But yeah, I just think Lil Baby's versatility is a little bit superior, to YoungBoy. That's who we're obviously comparing it to right now, because I don't have more videos out on the Ranked series. But I still believe, Lil Baby's versatility is really up there. Now, getting into the next one, we got Flow. And as you can see, I have Flow at 89 for Lil Baby. And that's just because Lil Baby be riding the beats. And if you heard Baby featuring the Baby, if you've heard, Drip Too Hard, if you've heard, if you heard any of Baby, really, that nigga be floating on the beat. And that's really one of the things that I think kind of caught my attention, and why I'm kind of intrigued with how Lil Baby, brings his own little niche and his own little box of presence to the rap game. I think that's really important. So obviously I gotta give Lil Baby an 89 right there. I really do enjoy Lil Baby's flow on a lot of his songs. I haven't really heard a bad Lil Baby song recently. And going to voice, I got him at an 87, and that, I don't know, that's kind of debatable. I was really tempted to put him lower, but I mean, for me, my opinion, obviously, the Ranked series is just my opinion. It's not facts. I'm not stating to y'all what's really real and what's not. In my opinion, I think Lil Baby's voice on certain songs fits. It fits the mood. It fits the presence. If you've heard Cross Me by YoungBoy, that's another song they have in collaboration, I like the way Lil Baby floats on that. And his voice fits perfectly in that kind of, you know, box, you know, in that song, if that makes sense. His voice really fits the tone of the song, and that's why I got him at an 87, because I haven't really heard his voice annoy me to an extent. You know, there's a little couple of nuances that he does that I don't really like, but to be fair, Lil Baby's voice is really good on the songs that he's on. All right, so now we're going into skill, and I think this is another really debated subject. I think Lil Baby has a lot of skill. A lot of people have been saying Lil Baby, you know, really. I've heard people say, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I've heard people say Lil Baby isn't all that. He's not that good of a rapper. Blah blah blah. I think Lil Baby has, you know, enough punchlines. He has enough to really capitalize on the song and what he's trying to say on the song. I think that takes skill. His penmanship, his penmanship is really good. You know, I haven't really heard some of his songs and be like, yo, that's corny. You know, I haven't really heard none of that from him, and that's kind of a key thing. You know, so for him to have a 90 skill, I think that's really big. I don't really give 90s, as you could tell. I haven't really, you know, given 90s like that. That's kind of like upper echelon. That's really like up there. But, you know, Lil Baby, his skill is really impressive if you sit there and analyze it. Like, he's able to really hold his own on songs with, you know, some of the biggest of the biggest, you know. His song with Drake, he was able to hold his own. And I know a lot of niggas love Drake's part, but let's be real. You're waiting for that wham, 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 bitch, I'm the baby. Or Lil Baby, my fault. But, like, really and truly, that's what you're waiting for. And you know, he brings his own energy and his own type of, you know, powerful rapping abilities to each song that he's on. So that's why I gave him a 90 scale. Now, getting to consistency, a lot of people are still upset that I gave Youngboy 78 consistency, but if we're being honest, my nigga, he deserves it. Because if you know and was listening to what I said in my last episode of Ranked, consistency is not about how often you drop. Consistency to me is about how many hits you drop consistently. How many bangers you got consistently. And that's why I got Lil Baby way higher than Youngboy. Because if we're being honest, I think Lil Baby's consistency with his hits is way higher than Youngboy's. Because, let's be honest, since he blew up, since Dog and his whole Harder tape, you know, blew up, this nigga has been stepping on the gas, no brakes, my nigga. Like, he really hasn't let his foot off of these niggas' necks since he's been taken off. Like, think about it. This nigga really had Drip Too Hard on the charts for how long? Niggas still listen to that song. Niggas still listen to, you know, The Bigger Picture, which I think was a really good move on his part. You know, I'm going to mention that song a lot. And I've been mentioning that song a lot. But I think, you know, in going into execution, it makes sense. Because he's executing on these hits. You know, he got all these hard songs out. And if we're being honest, Baby's features aren't bad either. Lil Baby's features are not bad. He's featured on some hot songs with some hot artists. And he's really providing hits each and every, you know, I'm going to be honest, I haven't gone like 6 months in the last, you know, 2 years without hearing a hard Lil Baby song. Let's be real. Let's be real. Think about it with me. Back to 2018 when Yes Indeed came out to now, he's had something. He's had something popping. And that's why I have his consistency at an 84. Now, y'all may think that's not high for how much praise I'm giving him. But I don't see a lot of niggas getting that 90 consistency because not a lot of people drop, you know, records after records after records that are just flawless, you know. So that's why I got him at an 84. Going into execution at an 88, I really truly believe he's executing properly. He's doing what he needs to do. He's doing what needs to be done, you know, to really hold his own in the rap game and kind of show his presence. And that's what's important to me, you know, being the one critiquing Lil Baby's work and his best work, really. He's executing properly. He's doing what he has to do. He's moving the way he has to move. And now, last but not least, we're getting into Potential. Now, Potential is the newest, you know, feature on the list, which I did say I was going to put on the list from last episode. And I put Lil Baby's Potential at a 93. Now, I do want to point something out. Obviously, his overall is an 87. And I did not include his potential in his overall because I think his potential is what his overall will become over time. So I'm not going to put it in to his overall, you know. If you guys think I should, let me know in the comments. But personally, I just put him at a 93 potential because I think really and truly he might be an unstoppable force that we haven't seen. You know, I don't think nobody's gonna go on a run the way Lil Baby's going on a run right now. Y'all niggas like to talk hit and miss. I don't think Baby's missed. And that's just me being me. I really haven't heard a miss from Baby. The deluxe was amazing. The original album was amazing. You know, going back a couple months, you know, his features have been better than amazing. They've been doing great, you know. I'm really glad that he's where he's at. He's in a position where he's at to be able to, you know, get the features that he's getting and getting on the songs that he's getting on. So I think for the foreseeable future, Baby might be the top name, one of the top names in the game. And I need people to realize that. If you're not on Lil Baby already, get on it. Like, you need to get on the wave because this nigga's really about to take over. Now, as you can see, I got in the comments, you know, I don't really see any weak spots. I really don't. I don't think Lil Baby's that. I think, really and truly, I think Lil Baby is, you know, if we're putting this on a tier list, which I might do, you know, sooner or later on the podcast. Go tune in. We got first episode dropping soon. But I might do a tier list, but if we're doing a tier list with Lil Baby, I think he's in the A category. I think he might be in the A category for a while, and that's why I have him, you know, at a 93 potential. And that's why I say he don't really got weak spots, because he's only growing. You know, he's not really missing. He's just growing. And that's what I think is important to understand and to learn, that these rappers, these young rappers, are growing. And that's what's important. And that's why, you know, for this episode of Ranked, Lil Baby has a red 87 overall. Y'all see it right there. Lil Baby, keep doing what you're doing. Nothing but love on my part. Proud of that man. And I can't wait to hear more. But y'all know what to do. Y'all hear the music. Let me know in the comments who y'all want to hear next. Y'all know what to do. Peace.